Thank you for being here on this Tuesday that feels like a Monday. Well, attention fans of superheroes, nerds like me, the world of X-Men is coming to Minnesota in the coolest way. Even if you're not a comic book person, don't turn off. This is awesome. The Uncanny Experience is an immersive event attracting fans from around the globe, created by a Minnesota man known for his work on Oscar, Grammy, and Emmy-winning campaigns. It's your chance, quite literally, to live like a mutant and show your mutant powers. Look.
You may feel like an outsider in the world, but here at Xavier's School, you are welcome. Enroll today and step into the world of X.
Yes. This is awesome. So the two-day Uncanny Experience is happening next Saturday and Sunday, September 16th and 17th. Joining us today is the founder and producer of the event. Give it up for Chandler Poling, everybody. I lost my voice there. Okay. I'm sure people are looking at that video and they're like, what the hell is that?
Yes.
Can you, before I want to know the origin of it, but explain exactly in greater detail what is the experience?
Sure. Well, it's really hard to explain because it's never happened before.
Yeah.
It's a convention, like a comic book convention that you would go and meet celebrities, buy a comic book in a vendor hall, but then there's this immersive element on top of it where you can enroll into this environment that you have seen all the characters participate in the movies, comics, cartoons.
And you found a great location which looks like the school, which is the Minneapolis Club, right?
Yes, yeah.
Right, I know. If those local folks going, oh, now we know how. Yeah, Chandler didn't build a set, y'all. That's the Minneapolis Club. How long did this take to produce?
Well, we started pre-production on it March of 2022, yeah. So.
And what was the origin? Like, how did this idea, because I'll talk about the other lives you've led in a minute, but how did this, because this is kind of a hybrid of a couple things. Mm-hmm. How did this idea come to you?
Well, so I love the X-Men. I've been a big fan of them ever since I was a little kid, and there's no event servicing them. You know, there's Power Rangers events, there's He-Man events, there's Xena Warrior Princess events, but there's nothing for X-Men. And so I was
really?
like, yeah. So I was thinking to myself, I was like, we need to do something, me and my producing partners, we need to do something that services this community. We love it. We don't have any outlet to express this. So we were going to do a regular convention. We looked into all of the convention halls. We're like, you know what? Let's do something next level. Let's do an immersive experience.
So if you go, you'll get the normal, I should say normal, but you'll get the traditional convention experience, like you said. You can meet folks. Who will they meet at this one?
We have a legendary writer named Chris Claremont. He wrote the X-Men for decades, basically, and it continues to this day. We also have talent from X-Men, the animated series. They did the voice of Rogue, Wolverine, Jubilee. We have the creators of the show, X-Men, the animated series. We have an actor from the X-Men films, Daniel Cudmore, who played Colossus in 3 of the films.
And right there, you're just looking at a little bit of it. And so this all okay, now not this, but this is kind of in your wheelhouse because, correct me if I'm wrong, one of your first jobs in the industry, you worked on NBC's hit Heroes, right?
I did, yeah.
Really?
Yes.
What did you do on Heroes?
I worked in the art department and set decoration.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, for 3 seasons.
And then, the other life, I told you, Chandler's had a lot of lives, and they're all fascinating. So you know how to do this because you have produced panels for Comic Cons,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
What can I ask? What's the hardest part? Because a lot of us have been to a panel, maybe a con of some kind. What's the hardest part of putting those together? Is it dealing with the talent?
No, honestly, it's dealing with all of the elements of the show. So it's maneuvering people around, it's the scheduling. It can be the talent, of course. But,
yeah.
But it's mostly just competing against all the noise that's going on. You know, you want to make yourself the most visible, but there's also so much competition going on.
And you've also, now, you got to fill in the blanks for me here. You have worked with artists for their campaigns for the Oscars, and tell them what you did, because I don't want to get it wrong.
Yeah, so my profession is working, I'm a publicist for composers, songwriters, and artists in film, TV, and video games. And yeah, we've worked on a lot of Oscar campaigns. We did the Oscar-winning campaign for Joker with Hildur Guðnadóttir. We worked on the Eurovision Song Contest song that was nominated a few years ago.
Yeah. You made our staff very happy with that one. Yeah. Chandler, what goes into let's talk about Joker. For the people who don't know, you're probably sitting here watching going, what do you mean campaign? Can you explain what goes into a campaign?
Yeah, for sure. So, there's voters for the Oscars, and the way that the Oscars vote is the music branch. These are people specific to music, composers and songwriters, that are voting in this category. So you are trying to campaign for their attention, their vote, and so it's about keeping a database, it's being aware of who they are, and then doing screenings, events, Q&As, media, interviews.
Targeted marketing?
Yeah, targeted marketing, yeah.
So when you see those ads, when you go on Variety, or you go on Deadline, and you see those ads, for your consideration, that's a campaign.
Yeah.
Done by Chandler.
Right.
Done by Chandler, okay. Let me take it full circle. We'll end how we began. Let's go back to the Uncanny Experience. What is your favorite, because this has never been done before, what is your favorite aspect that fans can look forward to in the immersive experience portion of it?
Sure. So, oh my God, there's so much. But I will point out one. There's a character in X-Men comics named Dazzler. She is a pop star mutant character, and we have a local singer. Her name's Jillian Ray, and we're dressing her up as Dazzler, and she's going to give a concert. And so it's kind of like this immersive entertainment, like bringing the comic books to life.
If you need someone in the future, we know another local musical talent who also has mutant abilities, Aaron Schwab. Yeah, that's right. She can help you in future. She's not wearing pants today, but she'll be fine. Yeah. Give it up for Chandler, everybody. The Uncanny Experience. You guys have to go to this. The Uncanny Experience is happening next Saturday and Sunday, September 16th and 17th. You want tickets? Of course you do. For tickets and a full rundown events, head to theuncannyexperience.com. We'll be posting this on social. Search for The Jason Show. We'll be right back, everybody. Back in a moment. Thank you, Chandler, so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. After you.